Hey guys, Angel here. I wanted to do a video and just kind of talk about some things that I was thinking about and I've been watching on YouTube and just random things kind of. For an announcement, I went and applied for a job today at a local casino type thing called Lucky Poker. I'm going to give it some time and see if they give me a call. And if they don't, then I'm going to possibly try to work some spells and maybe see if I can get them to call and hire me as an employee there. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to let you guys know. Something that I wanted to talk about is, what is a witch? I've heard a lot of people talk about what makes people witches and, what being a witch is all about and, what witchcraft or Wiccan is, the gist of it and why people do it and what it means and everything. And a witch, to me, I guess, what is a witch is someone that practices the old ways of healing and protecting and cleansings and stuff like that. I know witchcraft itself is a very old religion. Wicca, or being a Wiccan, is a newer version of witchcraft. It's something that was done a long time ago because they didn't have medications that we have today. They didn't have the resources that we have today. They weren't as technologically, advanced as we are now in 2017. They use things as of herbs and oils and things that they literally just had to grow or get from the earth, which is why they were so in tune with the moon and the universe and the divine and the earth itself, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, because that was really all they had to go on, was the ancestors and what they could grow in their gardens in order for food and anything like that, and also kind of venturing out and finding other plants that could possibly have uses for healing or for which turned into maybe you could do a love spell, or you could do a hex or a curse on somebody that's been bothering you by cursing their cattle or cursing their home to where they got sick and maybe passed away, or got so sick that they lost their business or whatever. Witchcraft is just the practice of working energy or a supernatural force, or putting intention into something in order to get and manifest a change in life, in will, and in fate, I guess it is, to not manipulate, but kind of turn things into a different kind of route, to kind of control your own path in life and kind of determine what you want the outcome of your life to be, by candle workings, by divinations, by jar magic, or by working incenses and stuff like that. It's not, being a witch is not about wearing long pointed fingernails, and it's not about wearing the long flowing black dresses. I mean, nowadays you can wear whatever it is that you want. You can wear like, if you look at my necklace, I have a black cat on it because right now I don't have any animals, and I live in an apartment and I have to pay like $250 in order to get an animal in the house, which is a pet fee, and then and I don't currently have a job right now, so I can't really pay for a real animal like a cat or maybe a small dog, because I live in an apartment building. I don't want a real big dog in here because it's not really a lot of room for him or her to run in. So I picked up this necklace because it had a little black cat on it, and I do initially like black cats and stuff like that, but it's kind of my the necklace itself broke off, so I kind of braided just some twine, some black twine, and then put that on there because I wanted to wear it, because it's kind of like that's my familiar, that's my pet, that's kind of just my signature of, my animal in my life right now, since I don't have one. So and I also wear this pentacle, all the time, because the pentacle symbolizes protection with the elements and the circle and everything like that, protecting it. And like I said, it's not about being exactly like they were back in the old days, back when this all really started, because times change, time evolves, and things grow. And with all the technology that we have today, with all the new medicines that we have today, it's not like people are going to come to you and be like, hey, can I get some mugwort in order to, help with a seizure, or, make a tincture for seizing and all that stuff like that. Or they're not going to come to you, unless they're into the more natural type of workings, where they come to you for lavender oils, or lavender bath salts, or lavender tinctures, in order to kind of naturally calm things down, instead of taking the medicinal route, where they take medications prescribed by doctors that anxiety and stress and tension and all that stuff like that. But it's not like, you kind of have to evolve with the world that is around you. I'm not saying X out everything that has to do with the craft from when it started, but you can't sit there and tell somebody, well, you do microwave magic and text magic and you're not a real witch, or you only use herbs and all your stuff like that, so you're just an old witch. It doesn't really matter, as long as you embrace, I guess, or accept the real underlying factor of what the craft or Wiccan or Wicca truly is. Because like I said, I'm sure that if the witches, or the people that call themselves witches or witch doctors or warlocks or whatever, were living in 2017 as we are now, I'm sure 99% of them would probably be doing a lot of different type of stuff, with all the new gadgets we have out there today. But like I said, it's not, what is a witch is just someone that believes that the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, and in this human spirit or spirit, is used to change or create the outcome of their life. However it is that they do it, it's your option, but that's pretty much what they accept and believe in and use as their craft. So, like I said, I don't really know. I just wanted to talk about that. I just keep seeing people on YouTube, kind of bickering back and forth, and just watching everybody that's on YouTube that is in the craft and stuff like that. And I don't know, that was kind of my take on it. I didn't really, like I said, I haven't been practicing for that long, nothing like 10 or 15 years, but maybe at some point I'll get there. And I thought that was something that should be said. I'm working a spell right now, which I'm waiting on charcoal discs that my mother ordered me, and I'm getting like 2 boxes of 100 of them, in, but they should be in sometime between the 13th and the 20th. And I'm hoping I get them the 13th because I only wanted to make this like a 3-day long spell. But I'm using a white candle, a black candle, and a red candle. And the white candle is for good, the black is for bad, and the red is for love, lust, or what I would say, the good, the bad, the ugly, you know? So it's kind of like supposed to be helping with, it's more of like sex magic. I've never done anything like that. This is my first attempt at trying to maybe spice up that part of my life since it's been pretty dull these past 4 years. Like I said, I don't have any charcoal, so I kind of have to wait. And as of right now, I put in my intentions yesterday when I set up the candles, and I'm probably going to go put some more intention into them and just kind of let it just kind of feed on itself and manifest itself, just kind of conjure up, you know, whatever it does while it sits here in the house, in my room, on my dresser and stuff like that. Just kind of let it absorb the energies of my bedroom, since that's where, you know, usually you do those type of things. And I thought that was pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. I want to see what the outcome will be of my magic in sex magic. So yeah, I'll have to let you know later about that, what goes on. I wrote my own little kind of chant for it, and I'm putting together my own little mixture of herbs and stuff like that to burn on the charcoal disc. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not finished with it yet. I'm pretty sure there's a couple other things. I'm probably going to put a couple of rose quartz in the center of the triangle, because it's set up as a triangle on the pentacle that's on my altar cloth. And yeah, I don't know, I gotta figure out a couple other things to see how that goes, see if that brings any more love and light into my life. Like I said, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I do celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. They do celebrate Thanksgiving. They are not practitioners of any of the stuff that I do, and so I do still have, you know, my parents are not here in the state of Illinois any longer, so it's just my two brothers and their families, and then me. I will be possibly celebrating Thanksgiving this year if I go over to one of their houses, but otherwise I probably won't do anything. And I will be decorating for Yule and getting all that ready. It's more Christmas look like, table setting and a runner for the coffee table and a little tree and stuff like that. But I will be decorating a Yule log, trying to get that done, and maybe following more of the actual Yule tradition this year, since I will probably also be spending Christmas by myself in the apartment. And so to those of you who have Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. And to those of you who are celebrating Yule, happy Yule when that comes up for you. And if I don't see or post anything, I hope you guys do have a very Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. And I think that's about it, guys. I'm about done with this little vlog. And if you like anything, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a comment on anything that you do or don't like. Ask me any questions if you want to know anything. I am looking up possibly where my level of the craft is, like if I'm still at the first initiate or the second or the third, or if I'm anywhere near, you know, getting into a priestess level. Like I said, I've been studying this for about 4 years, and I'm diligently watching and learning and reading and practicing. So, I just would like to know like where I'm at in one of those kind of brackets of where I would be. But anyways, guys, you guys have a wonderful rest of tonight, since I think it's probably like 10 o'clock. And I will see you guys later. Blessed be. Bye.